Yeah, it was good.
What's cracking?
What's cracking?
I'm I'm deleting 6,971 messages to
From?
Josh's old account
Why?
because it got hacked.
Mm.
I'm using a bulk delete message thing, and it's gonna take 4 hours and 37 minutes.
Is this like Discord messages? Or...
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so why
like
don't you just
6 years of messages
right click and hit delete conversation?
because the conversation spans 6 years.
Wh- What's your point?
Can you? There's no way to do that, is there? 1 second.
You just you right
No,
click
there's
on.
delete message. There's no
Hold on.
delete conversation.
Hold on. Let me go find a fucking conversation I don't care about. Yeah, deleted user. Oh, no. I don't know, you can always just like close the DM, I guess.
Yeah, but that doesn't get rid of it for them.
If it more is worried about the messages getting used for evil purposes, then hey, I can't talk to this guy anymore, so goodbye.
Bro's concerned about getting blackmailed.
No, it's just more the like Josh is like one of my closest friends, so I've like literally sent him like every personal detail of like everything.
Still blackmailed, yeah.
Well, not really blackmail, more of like I don't know, like literally
Awkward
where
gray
I
mail.
live to the
No, I'm fucking with
no.
you, Devin. I'm so tired right now. You have no idea how tempted I was to just go to bed like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, really?
I'm so tired.
Have you not slept or something? What the hell?
My sleep schedule's been all fucked for like the last 2 weeks. I've been like up
Mm,
and down for like 5 hours at a time.
Jesus.
hmm My last up was at 6 a.m. this morning, so I have not been down since.
Holy.
I know I'm exhausted, but oh, we'll make it. We'll make it. We'll make it through D&D, and then I don't know, probably pass the fuck out.
What do you think Discord's like chances of banning me for using an external thing to delete messages would be?
No,
Probably pretty low, right?
pretty low. Who knows?
Worst case, I contact their support if they do. They're really good with their support.
Yeah, yeah, they sure are. Man, do I love Discord support team. My God.
Considering one time I was already banned and they were like complete assholes to me.
Man, do I love Discord support team. It's super cool messaging them for them to send me an email back immediately saying go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
God.
Oh man.
Ah, man. You know, if there's one thing you can count on, it's a message back. It may not be
Yeah.
good, but you know, it's more than my dad gave me, so
Yeah, there I think you were I think I literally joined here one time when that time that I got banned or
hmm
whatever, and like that was hell.
hmm Yeah, that was hilarious.
It was not hilarious. Like they
I mean, it
were
was for
like
me, bro. That shit was funny as
fuckheads.
fuck.
Discord support is ass.
I think I'd rather try and like actually get money out of an Egyptian prince, you know?
Yeah. Geez, seeing all these messages as they delete is crazy. Some of the shit.
Unhinged shit that we should not say on stream.
Yeah. Oh
Are
my
you already
god.
streaming?
Yeah, I always do.
That's crazy.
That is
pre-
kind of crazy.
The
It's a good thing
pre-game
that you
banter-
gave the warning.
Of course, bro. The pre-game banter is always included, David.
Literally could cancel somebody in 1 second reading one line.
Probably. It's probably gonna be you too.
Yeah, it is.
You both locked the fuck up. Not even part of my country, and my government would be after you.
Dude, I'm surprised my country isn't after me, and because they're really fucking strict with like everything.
Nah. Aw, man, I completely forgot to do Magnus's model again.
Go to jail for misgendering somebody.
That's crazy.
That's a Bill C-16.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Misgendering somebody is
Oh,
against the
yes.
law.
That's
Yeah.
fucking funny.
Yeah, no, it is actually. Colin, a hate crime and misgendering someone is the same thing. Now, this has been legal for a while. It's never gone anywheres though.
Are you saying now? Is this like? Is this
How
the
do you
same amount
enforce
of?
this?
Yeah.
There was a guy in BC. There was a guy in BC that they actually did send to jail for misgendering his child.
Oh shit. Okay, no,
Shit.
yes, I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah, that was a big thing.
What?
I know.
Did he like do
Yeah,
something
the-
about
the-
it, or like
the-
was it just...
No, the mother was like basically like converting the child to a different gender, and the father like misgendered the child because, like, you know, to him, whatever
Yeah,
it was, like
he's
daughter,
based.
whatever was
I
his
fuck with
daughter.
him.
Yeah, no, he tried to fight against it. Anyways, he went to jail for it.
Yeah, I'd fight
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah, I mean it's fair, but not fair in Canada.
All's fair in love and well, not in Canada.
Yeah.
Nothing's fair anymore.
My body.
My body is changing.
Yeah, what brought this up, Tristan, is deleting 4 hours and 37 minutes worth of conversation with Josh's old account. By the way, delete his account, his old
Why?
one.
Why?
It got taken.
Take it.
They got him, bro.
Yeah, I'm using Undiscord to like delete all of my messages.
They got him.
Like, what took him? What do you mean?
They took him. He got his account stolen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, why are you deleting the messages with them?
Because, dude, I've literally all my life.
Devin's a cryptid on the same level as David.
I guess.
Dude, like addresses,
more of a
like
cryptid
fucking
thing.
literally everything.
Good. Fine.
My job.
Find me. I agree.
Yeah.
Come
I
get
always
me.
feel
What are
like
you gonna
internet
do?
privacy. It's like, bro, cool. I don't care.
I know, right? Like, steal my identity, raise my credit score.
And anyone who goes like wild, like, oh my god, they know what I'm searching. You're a pedophile. If you are genuinely worried about that, I'm sorry. You should straight up. I feel to report someone for that. Why are you scared, bro? Where are you going?
What do you have to hide?
Yeah, we've got some people that come into like the fucking vape shop, and I'll be like, "Oh, what's the name on the account?" And they're like, "I don't give my information out." And I'm like,
I had someone refuse to give me their name for like a pizza order, and I'm like, well, man, I'm gonna need something. It's like, I don't even care if it's your name. I just need something. And then the guy just gave me his name. It's like, okay, bro, you're tough.
People realize they could just lie.
It's
I know.
always it's
Yeah.
always like the dudes or the women that like look like they're the most like deranged individuals.
Okay, yeah.
Woman who walks in fucking waddling. Those are my favorite. That's
Literally.
what I know. Yeah, like, that's what I know. It's gonna be a fucking experience. The waddlers are either the nicest people ever, just like get help immediately.
Those are the same people to have like 4 different Best Buy accounts.
That's all psychotic thing I've heard, but valid.
Accurate.
Yeah.
They sign up to get the 10% off their first order,
On their like
and they just keep
$1,000
doing it.
code.
You've been there, haven't you?
I haven't, but I've been with them.
Surprising.
This motherfucker thinks I can shop at Best Buy.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's the main crux of the problem.
Oh right.
my.mixtape.mo/jdd.jpg.
Not a
Gross.
fucking mixtape.
Bro is reading through my downloads right now.
No. It says image error on the fucking tabletop.
Oh, does it?
my.mixtape.mo/jdd.jpg.
Okay, let me restart tabletop.
What is that? Something that's important?
No, I just don't know what the fuck that is.
Maybe it's important.
I did not upload my mixtape.
Let's search through the files and find his mixtape.
Find his mixtape, boys. Find mixtape Mo.
Look, no, all my songs are called like Cum Shitter 57. Like, they have no rhyme or reason.
Hey, Mo could genuinely be on there.
Emily will send me a song, be like, yeah, here's this character's song. It's just called like Fuck with 7 Ks. Like, thanks. I'll know what this is.
The hog.
Oh, my beloved. I love her dearly.
I think it's like Greyloss's song that she made. It has like this stupid ass name. Oh, where is it? I think I renamed it though. I don't know, but it's cancer.
Why does all this
Alright,
I hope it tells me about your mixtape again.
Probably will. Probably just a fucking audio thing in the fucking machine that will not load.
annoying?
This is my
Now it's just.
this is
telling me
my
about a
favorite
big video,
image
but-
that comes to my mind anytime someone mentions mixtapes.
Oh, it did it again.
The worst. Yeah.
Hey, fuck, where I'm starting my fucking mixtape.
My mixtape don't work again. Who cares?
Fuck.
Sure, it's not important.
Yeah, it's probably not. I want to make sure like the fucking hell didn't just like appear like a few times, or like there's just numbers and letters everywhere.
No.
Everything looks fine,
It's an
but-
error in the chat.
Oh,
You can probably
okay.
fucking see it.
That made it sound like he could like see it.
I know. I was very confused until I saw it in chat as I got disconnected.
Yeah,
I just thought it was
never mind.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Devin's just a nigger.
Well,
Yeah, that makes sense.
listen, man. It was a dramatic situation, okay? My.mixtape.mo.
BB uploading her mixtape straight to your brain. You guys, check it the fuck out. I love being a rep in AI. This shit's awesome.
Yo, guys, I learned music theorem tonight.
I put the wet workers in so much debt. If you wanna know why those fucking guys got into your place, I was practicing my mixtape. Took some power away, I was distracted.
Yeah, that's why they got control of the nukes. I'm sorry.
That's how one guy controlled the nuke facility. I fucked up.
A single wet worker. Always my favorite bit. It's a
Look,
single
but-
guy and like 6 goons.
6 goons, yep. I mean, Vivi died, so she could indeed not do something.
Damn, I finished fucking editing my fucking starting equipment. Now it's gone.
Cry.
Oh, damn.
I
that's
am
so sad.
crying.
That's so sad. I still haven't gotten mine. Hold on, let me grab it. So you said I can replace weapons with guns, and guns have magazines, yeah?
Yes.
Good.
If anyone asks me, can I say, got another magazine again? I'm going to kill you. You asked me that 4 fucking times last time after I gave an answer each time.
Look, at least that's what they're asking.
That's true. There's worse things I've been asked.
I'm over here trying to figure out how I'm carrying a knife and a gun.
It
We're here trying to
happens.
figure out how to carry 4 extra guns now.
No, now let me ask you, Tristan. If I always had Mage Hand active, can it carry my knife?
Sure. I will allow it.
Oh, fuck.
You know, you have to add that to Magnus now.
Sure. I'll give him the
Just
familiar
make-
model.
I can just make you a floating hand. Like, with a
Fantastic.
knife.
Good. He can't use it. But you know, I can grab it when I need it. This is it. So I get over the weight restriction of 1 weapon.
It happens, bro. Just strength up.
Yeah.
Just
Right now, I'm parched. I'm good. I have the knife. It doesn't need to happen yet.
yeah, exactly. You're fine.
For now.
You carry 2 knives, bro.
No, I have a gun.
Oh, yeah.
The more
Oh, yeah,
important
we
just
of the
carry a-
weapons.
Just carry like a pistol and a knife.
Me and McKeelan have the problem of everybody being hostile to us.
Yeah. I hope you
What do
understand.
you mean? McKeelan's kind of chilling.
I thought he was all the way at 4 as well.
They're both at rank 4, is what he means.
Oh, that. Yes. Yes, you are. Shitting and pissing yourselves right now.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Devin, hope there's no hard feelings. I'm absolutely ditching you. I will lose you
Oh.
in the nearest back alley.
Well, just hold up for the RP.
we do have apples, so like technically me and McKeelan can eat an apple.
You know, that's that's an idea.
Yeah.
Don't come near me until you do.
Let's do the RP thing before you start fucking wandering off.
Hey, man. Session hasn't even
Well.
started. Calm down.
No.
Yeah.
We're fucking gone right now. Go.
Ah!
Start rolling dice. Initiative.
Josh has already left. She's gone.
Yeah,
Make an attack roll.
She's already walked
I'm
off.
actually I'm finding the nearest tunnel right now.
I'm crying. It's a free
Eric's-
action.
Eric's is literally like one of those fucking cave divers.
Like one of those people that have
Don't
like
worry,
a
Roland has a plan that's probably gonna get ignored.
Eric's gives me vibes of like one of the cannibals in the forest.
I was thinking more like
Yeah.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or something, like in the fucking
Way
sewers.
too
I'm
cool
like
for
cave
you.
dragons and like
Yeah,
fucking
way too
those
fucking cool,
assholes.
bro.
Way
I'm
too
sorry.
Oh, okay, way too cool. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't really think that was very cool, but you know,
Yes,
to each their
that's-
own.
You didn't think that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles kill this man with hammers?
How many weapons do I get that are actually just the same gun? Let's see.
going up to Dina and being like, yeah, I need 7 pistols. You don't understand.
I need 7 sniper rifles.
No, it makes
No
sense.
matter
man.
what world
Fucking
she's
guns.
in, Diane is suffering.
By the way, it brings me great joy to know that Diane is Dina.
Yeah. I know. I figured you'd enjoy that. The lore.
What a why did we name you like this? It's like, oh, it's funny.
Funny. But everyone is
Guys.
here. Hello, everyone. Let us begin. Last session, you guys all woke up in the lab, and your bodies were explored by the wet workers. Shit did not go well. Eric's went on a fucking grand tour of the government facility as he ran off. John absolutely freaked out the moment he woke up. The voices won. He got an unattended firearm. Shit was wild. And then questions were asked, and you guys had a pretty bad time. Olivia was almost shot dead in a classroom.
Hilarious.
She turned into a rat. And then you guys also met Providence, the actual leader of the wet workers, who is a Reaver himself, which was not known to anyone. And then Vivi kind of comes in and gives you guys the rundown of your new life and how you're just going to be dumped off into a district, and they hope you the best. They also tell you that you were mistakenly revived, essentially, as your guys' names were put on the high priority list by an intruder, which is to believe to be Olivia's old connection in the wet workers, who is now on the run.
Oh, he's not dead? Solid.
They did say they were looking for him.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't know anything.
Implying he is not dead.
I didn't pay attention enough. I just assumed he was dead.
Immediate death.
Yeah.
Here's your
You've
lore
seen them?
character. He dies off screen.
Yeah. My one man. Dead.
That'd be
Dude,
such a good DM.
they've got the gaydar. Like, fuck, you would think that they would be able to find anybody.
Gaydar.
Yeah, he's pretty cool like that. He's like a ninja turtle.
Vivi is the gaydar.
They're not wearing a cowboy hat. She can't find him.
That's true.
It's the
He does not look like a main character. That's the problem. As you can see, fine. This guy doesn't even have a model yet. Like, fuck. And then afterwards, you guys are kind of went on with the presentation, and so you're also told that the wet workers are going to come and get reparations from you guys until you do something of noteworthy for them to pay off your resurrection death. Then afterwards, you guys are brought off. You're allowed to choose some guns from Dina. You learn a bit more about Vivi, and you learn that Dina's kind of just the good old mastermind behind everything. Eric's gets his arm kind of fixed up, as well as gets the railgun put into his arm by Dina, because Dina finds it fascinating. And afterwards, Magnus goes and finds Manus, who's kind of just meandering about the hallways. And Manus sends him off to go and find a contact within the new district you guys are heading to. And they're going to hopefully show you the ropes.
And a weird bag.
Yes, and you also get a brown paper bag filled with God knows what, and she tells you to not look in it.
Yeah.
And then at that point, you guys are kind of just shoved out into the middle of the streets in an alleyway through a strange door that kind of just is there in the back street.
It happens.
Yeah.
Just floating there?
The back streets.
No wall?
No. It's like, it's not floating there. It's just a fucking, there's just a nondescript door.
You just walk out a door.
Yeah, you're just there.
It's crazy how that
And
happens.
that is where we ended off. And here's your new map of your whole place.
So this is green zone?
The what?
You said green was our next zone?
Yes, you are up there.
Okay.
Up there, and that's like a map of the area.
At least this one kind of matches it better. Kind
Yeah,
of.
John,
no.
you-
Look,
you
look, the last one I made mid fucking session.
Bro said, shit, I need a map.
So I did the best I could. We're gonna be here for a while. There's a more detail. But and to put things simply, how we're gonna be running this sort of things. Well, you guys can do your role play in a bit, but we're gonna be doing things in weekly cycles. So basically, you guys could be doing things for over a period of time, and then we're gonna cut to when things get interesting.
Wow.
Oh no, cycles.
Yep, it's happening.
Uh,
But yeah, you guys are all found in the alley with no
John-
real direction.
John, you want to cross apples real quick?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Show
like
each other your dicks.
like look at you and look at me like we're like bubbling with excitement right now.
I wouldn't quite call
I
it
want to
excitement.
savor my apple.
Oh, so you want to look like an angry man for a while? Okay, understandable.
Nobody trusts you at all.
You
Why
might
don't they
get kicked in
ever?
the might get kicked in the
Is it
teeth
really
though.
any
So like
different than
I'd be
normal? I don't know.
honestly, yeah, true. Wait, is this really gonna be that bad?
I mean, the people hate us.
Yeah, I mean, depending what level you guys are.
They're 4.
Oh. I don't know them.
They are both 4.
Oh,
It doesn't
yeah.
3 and 4 are like 3 is like people are gonna hate you more than usual. 4 is like you're a fucking danger to society.
You're gonna get
I
shot
don't
on
know what's wrong
sight.
with- I don't know what's wrong
Step
with
away
riding
from
the
y'all.
edge.
I don't know
like
y'all.
riding the
Yeah,
edge.
I'm gonna grab Roland and pull him off to the side. It's like, all right, buddy, I got shit to do, and as much as you don't like me, I think, I don't know why you don't like me. Anyways, as much as you don't like me, you seem more reasonable than those two.
Look, it's not that I don't like you. It's more you didn't make me money.
What do you mean?
Now that doesn't
I
really
tipped
matter.
you. I tipped you every time.
You tipped me 5 cents.
That's a tip. That's profit.
Whatever. I'm not
Maybe-
making profits anymore. Those profits are going to the fucking wet workers now.
Maybe
So,
we should.
guess what? I'm not working 3 jobs anymore. I'm gonna work 1 to make sure we have food.
Wow, a cog in a machine.
Fuck up. You want to starve?
I'm real proud of you.
You figure out how we get in Wonderland to get this fucking debt off. I'll go find a job, and they can go find a place we can live. Does that make
You
sense?
want them finding our house?
I just
How are we
slowly-
gonna look at them.
I slowly look towards the tube on the bridge.
It does have one of those SpongeBob realist cuts where it like looks at fucking Eric's and fucking John looking like freaks, and then Olivia who lived in a fucking rat shack.
I'm like fucking itch. I'm over here like itching
That's
my
a-
neck.
Alright.
It's okay. We can build
Live-
a house together
take a
with our
job.
advanced intelligence.
Jesus.
Olivia,
Fuck.
you're doing fine, right? Right?
What?
Just
You're doing
give me your
fine.
fucking phone number so we could fucking link
Yeah, I
up
mean,
later.
I'm fine.
Do I have a phone?
I don't have a phone.
But can we communicate with each other through our fucking like eyeball HUD?
We could use Vivi, but like, Magnus seems like he would have had a phone for all his fucking gooning.
Magnus has like 7 phones in his pocket, like, all different numbers.
Various numbers, different states of
Burner
charge.
phones.
He has like 3 different chargers between them.
That's why he lives in a car. He has to pay for all his phones.
All right. Yeah. I'll give Roland 3 different phone numbers.
Okay, I'll put them in fucking Magnus 1, 2, and 3.
Yep. If 1 doesn't work, try 3 before 2.
3 orders 2 and 3.
This is getting complicated.
I got his phone numbers.
This will matter.
Eat my apple. Go down to human energy.
Alright, so you crack open the apple. It's weird, you're expecting like a crunch, like an apple, as it was described as an apple, but it's more like you're biting into glass, and then all the kind of liquids kind of just flow into you. Kind of like sucked into you, even. You don't even like try to, it's quite a horrific process. But, the effects happen quite instantaneously. You feel your entire spine snapping as you kind of go back to normal.
That's disgusting.
Immense power you felt before is kind of gone.
Still could take a fucking railgun shot to the fucking head.
You can.
Probably.
I was like, I am still strong enough to get impaled.
You still just feel naturally skilled.
Skill. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go that way now. Yeah.
I'm gonna go try to find a hole in the wall to live in.
I believe in you, Olivia. Don't get yourself killed out there. I will shoot her finger
If
guns.
only.
shoot her some finger guns as I walk up, leaving the two
My rats
weirdos
are
to
dead.
themselves.
John, where should we go? I feel like we should stick together since we're like fucking weird and
On it,
shit.
man. I think we should go live in a hole.
I'm good at tunnels. Let's go find a tunnel.
Let's go find a hole and let's get
Alright,
inside
for
of
you
it. And then
idiots,
once
walk
we're in the
away.
hole,
I'm not doing this by myself. Give me your phone numbers.
I don't have a phone.
I don't
Yeah,
have a
that
phone.
tracks.
I wouldn't even know how to use one if I wanted to.
Man lives
Eric,
in
so do you
a
have like a
Eric's and I
social
are
security
formed
number?
within the testiculum.
Eric's
We can
lives in a-
communicate with each other.
lives in a tunnel, evades taxes. Yeah, doesn't have a phone.
Rat lady, phone.
Olivia just keeps walking quicker.
Alright. Fuck me, I guess.
You got
Time to-
Magnus.
LinkedIn.
You can find all of us with him. Good
Got
luck.
it. Time to open up LinkedIn, find a fucking cook job.
Alright, so Rowan will seek gainful employment, and then the rest of the Goober gang are gonna find places to live. And then Magnus, where are you heading off to?
I'm heading off to deliver my paper bag.
Alright.
Wherever
Let's start
they may
with
be.
let's start gainful employment. So first Roland, try an investigation check.
God, you're gonna put a sensor warning on this part, bro. You're getting a
Oh,
job
boy.
application.
Yeah, you should have found the job location before you lost all your abilities.
Roland, you know, you're looking through, so you gotta think about your situation for a bit. You're a reaver. There's no way you're getting to like a high-end chef job whatsoever. You're probably gonna be scraping the bottom of the barrel, looking around. And eventually you do find something that's really at the bottom of the barrel, and you're still not quite sure if they even accept reavers.
Mother.
It's like this is like a shitty fry cook job.
God,
Damn,
fucking.
I'm really working at the chum.
They're
bucket
kinda
and shit.
racist.
So fuck.
Alright. Office job time. Fine.
Well,
Right?
default, I can't follow my dreams. 9 to 5 cubicle.
Go ahead. Roll for,
Me
your 9 to,
for real.
roll for a 9 to 5
This is,
cubicle.
this is an
buddy.
act 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah, you see, as usual, Roland, a lot of soul crushing work. You find one place in particular as you're looking around. It's a smaller office job compared to some of the bigger jobs that you might be able to weasel your way into. But this one seems to actually just be accepting reavers in general. However, you see that it pays less than the other ones.
Fuck, as long as I can live, I don't really need this for money. I need this for food.
Got it.
In the machine.
Damn it.
So you're gonna choose the reaver one.
Yeah.
Cog in the machine.
Alright. So you go over to the place. You see, like the job there's not many job applicants to this place. You're guessing a lot of reavers. You know, don't go back to the office life.
Why would they?
As you do approach the building, it's a decently nice place. It's nothing near the old office job that you worked, but it's a small little. It's a building. It's nice. It's a nice 2-story building. There's a couple of offices in there, but not a lot. This isn't like a sprawling company. And you see that this company mostly deals with insurance claims.
Oh. Same type of work. Cool.
Yes, exactly. Same type of work. And as you do go into the place, you are directed by the receptionist to go and take a seat as your interview is prepared for. Which at that point, you will meet the owner of this establishment, who is a reaver himself. He looks like a completely regular man, but he has the head of a tiger. He is wearing a nice business blue casual suit as he does sit down. The office, it's not the most, like, professional-looking area. It seems much more laid back than what you're used to.
Got it.
Still
Business
prof-
casual.
Business casual, yes. and the man brings you into the room, and he just waves at you and he says, come on, take a seat.
Hi. Let's just. Roland rubs his eyes as he processes. I have to deal with 4 idiots after this. Oh no.
The man like kind of looks at you with like concern and says like, "You're new to this, aren't you?"
I am a fresh reaver, if you mean. Yes. Yes, I am.
And the man nods, and he just says, "My name is Carson. It's nice to meet you." And he'll put out his hand to shake.
Roland Walker. Nice to meet you, sir.
And Carson nods, and he
Yeah,
says,
what was that?
"Kind of fuck
That
ass,
was muted.
kind of fuck ass name do you have? Look at you smell that shit." But he does shake your hand and says, "Yeah, it's not good. I've been a reaver myself since, well, you're the star of this whole city, but retired now, obviously."
Mm.
And he leans back and he says, "So, guessing you have qualifications from your old life."
Yes, I have references. I've been in office like this before. I've worked paperwork. I've worked 3 jobs while doing the same fucking job. So, yes, I have experience working with insurance.
Damn, stranger interview.
Based.
And
I can't really give you a reference.
I signed an NDA.
he just like waves his head. He says, "Don't worry, I understand completely."
They're dead.
And he keeps going on. He's writing things in his book, and he looks up to you and just asks, "So, do you know what exactly our company does?"
From the webpage, it says you work with insurance claims. Is it more than that?
And he just like leans back and he says, "What are your stances? What's your stance on reavers?"
How much do you hate yourself?
People are people. I really don't treat them one way or the other.
That's some bullshit. You kicked fuckers out of that cafe so quickly.
And
Or just
I
call himself a person.
he does nod along with this. He keeps writing. He says, "Right." And he just like sighs as he kind of like rubs his forehead. He says, "You're really not getting this, are you?"
No, I'm not.
And he leans back and he says, "Look, I started this business. Yes, you're right. It's an insurance claim business. But it's more than that, and it's fighting for reavers constantly. It's pretty much all that we deal with, insurance claims, when it comes to reavers.
Oh boy.
And trust me when I tell you this job is a shit show. This is going to be way worse than whatever cushy job you had before." We have threats from the local gangs constantly. We've moved buildings multiple times throughout this company's history. This is our 4th building, I think. Last 3 got torched in the middle of the night.
Oh boy.
And he nods and he says, "So, what about now? There's better jobs than this."
My first choice was a cook job. I couldn't find any. I was a chef. I only worked with the office because I needed the money. I really have nowhere else to turn.
And the man nods and he says, "So you're just here for the money?"
I need it so I can get food. I got in with the wrong crowd, let's say that. And now I'm stuck with 4 idiots. So I'm mostly looking for a job so I don't starve. That's pretty much it. If you're willing to work with somebody who will do his job,
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
oh boy.
Have you ever done an interview before?
I didn't need to. I showed skills before.
I think she meant in person, dog.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
like,
David's a fucking David's a loser.
yeah, I didn't think.
One
I
job.
just wanted it.
It's a call center. This call center.
David
hey,
has had a
we
call
training.
center job. For
I'm
I'm
about,
surprised
This
he
is what
even
you
for
did
about
that.
4 days.
Yeah, 40
Yeah,
There,
days.
you literally
That's
just
accurate.
walk in, they ask you a few questions, and you're already hired.
I know.
Yeah, that
Like,
type of job.
they
That's
let-
true.
The interview is literally,
Yeah.
yeah, you're alive, you're a person, let's
God
go.
damn it. You said disadvantage.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
5,
Nice.
6.
You did
okay,
not do well.
So, the man will just shake his head and says, "Sorry, kid. This isn't about the money here."
Fine. Leaves.
The CEO says, I believe in human rights, and you say, I just believe in humans, dog.
So, you leave the office and you go on, continue to job search. However, Roland, shit is not easy out here. There are not many opportunities. You kind of keep going to job interviews over and over again, trying to find a morsel of anything. And, no, normalcy might be out of your reach for a while.
Motherfucker.
Let us go to the house and gang.
Gang, gang.
So, you guys are finding houses on your own, I presume, or together?
Yeah, I am nowhere near those fuckers.
Me and John are looking for a tunnel.
Got it. Alright, let's start with the tunnel snakes rule. I need you two to make a stealth check.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh,
Advantage. Do I have advantage on stealth?
no. You don't have Supreme Sneak yet.
I'm not supreme.
The stupidest rule I've heard. I love my Supreme Sneak. So, with Eric's knowledge of sort of the underground systems, Eric's, you know that a lot of the districts are really just copy and pasted from each other.
Mhm.
You can like see like, oh, this is this tile. I know they got tunnels under here. And everything is strangely familiar to you as you kind of start to explore the undergrounds. You see that there are usual some of the gangs sort of sifting through the tunnels looking for people like you. And you manage to evade them as you go on. Make an investigation check, both of you.
I did the thing.
Good job. So, you do manage as you're sort of sifting around. You find what looks like a collapsed tunnel that's sort of been put out of maintenance. You see it so far beyond. Looks like the wet workers haven't even tried to reclaim this area or fix it in what looks like to be a long time. And Eric, you sort of come down to that if you could clear this area out, you might be able to make something livable.
Okay.
It's basically like a small collapsed tunnel on the side. Something like you've had in your own times, like this small abandoned area of the undergrounds. But
Mhm.
you're gonna have to sort of make this one by hand.
We get
John,
in, we dig it deeper, and then we make guns and stuff.
John, this looks like a really good location. We're gonna have to clear a lot of rubble, though.
Oh, I want to clear the rubble.
Oh,
Let's go
hell
picking up
yeah.
bricks. Throwing bricks.
Eric, as you watch John, very enthusiastically, you think John is kind of losing at this point. Clearing this by hand would take months. As he starts to like slowly move it brick by brick.
I'm gonna come up with a way to do this more
I have a rocket
efficiently.
propelled grenade on my back.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Maybe not that one.
Okay.
Alright, Eric, roll just a straight int.
Straight in. Yeah. $18.
So, the main thing is, like, with what you have, which is literally nothing, the clothes on your back and a couple of guns, You're gonna need tools to do this. Is kind of the main thing, like large excavation tools. You're also gonna need someone to keep the supports up once you actually dig this area out, or else the entire place is gonna collapse on you. It's basically just excavation tools. Eric, you think you have the knowledge to kind of dig something out like this and not kill yourselves? You're kind of confident in it.
Right.
But, it's the main thing.
Well, this is problematic because that means we need to go topside. Probably.
We can just rob a construction site.
That doesn't sound like a great. Well, no, that doesn't sound like a great idea.
Make like a
Rob an abandoned building.
make like a history check of like laws concerning you now.
History. Well, I feel like we'll just be shot on sight in general, so like it doesn't really matter. But
Why are we gonna get shot on site?
What is your legal status? So
You're not a human, so.
Reavers
That's what you
Reavers have different laws when it comes to everything, the severity of them. Things like assault would just go straight to execution or perma, first of all, any sort of assault. And then the laws sort of scale based on what stage that you're on. So right now, pretty much any crime you do, from petty theft to murder to jaywalking, is going to get you killed.
Well, that just sounds downright silly.
You know, as a stage 4, it's pretty much a, hey, go the fuck out to Wonderland and get an apple, and then come back. It's not really a stay in the city.
maybe we really should eat the apple.
I think you're letting your better judgment get in your head.
You're thinking too much, my friend.
You're letting your better judgment. That's wild.
Did we notice anything about like? Was there any like notice of anything while we were like traversing the tunnels? Like those people that we saw, did they have any like anything going on? Like did they
Just
have
seem-
any?
It just seemed, well, they do not have fluid, definitely not.
No. But
Oh,
did it
they
look
could
like they had any construction shit?
No, these look like literal kill squads in the sewers of the local gang.
Oh,
You know that the local gang sort of patrols looking. Wonder Beast can kind of just appear. It doesn't have to be a full-on incursion. So, like, there are the local militia kind of just patrolling. Also, just looking for crime in general. These are a group of vigilantes, essentially.
is it criminal to be in the tunnels?
No,
Okay.
it's just very suspicious, and they will probably
We're
prosecute you.
loitering.
You also know, like, the law for the militia, they're not going to care. The laws I was talking about is more like what the wet workers will do, and you do not want to cross them.
Okay.
Because when a Reaver does a crime, the wet workers deal with it if it's an actual crime. But the militia can just shoot you in the streets, and they'll probably get away with it.
Right.
Especially when you're a stage 4.
Join the militia.
But like they're just like straight up humans, right?
They are straight up humans, but like they fight Reavers. There's a lot of them.
they are.
Yes.
Need I remind you what happened the first night in our fucking district?
Yeah, these are regular humans, but like these are like 10 guys with guns.
Yeah,
and when they
that
shoot
was
up
a lot
gun,
of people.
The entire sewers are gonna come with you. The city is a big city. This is like 20,000 people in this district.
I feel like we're kind of at like a crux right here. I think that we're gonna have to maybe go down in rank at some other point. If we want to do things skillfully. Right now we kind of got to do things strategically, and yeah, we're on a death wish right now.
Resource saving is a big part of this campaign.
But resources are so easier to obtain when your stats are so much better.
Yep.
Welcome.
Almost
The
like you made it
trade-off.
like that.
It's almost like you got good at designing things.
Um,
All I want to do is work on some fucking bionic limbs and guns. So let's just fucking do whatever, man.
Okay, I'm gonna try to look for, because I have access to, well, me and John both do. We have access to science labs or something.
Yes.
How does that work? Do Reavers get any hate? Do I recall anything like that?
My brain's just too big. They don't like me for it.
It's a place-to-place basis. You're gonna have to find a place that accepts Reavers. Then you're gonna have to find a place that accepts Stage 4 Reavers.
Okay.
You know, like you know that Reavers are definitely like more chill if you count them as this. Like some Reavers are gonna be like, "Yo, man, get your shit fixed," but like they won't like kill you.
Right. Is there usually like a Reaver run like science facility? Like, is that like a thing?
It is, but you barely know this district.
Right.
You
Okay.
pretty much got in and ran to the sewers.
And we don't have a phone, so we can't search up on fucking
The Google.
Googaroo.
Yeah.
Let's just go not jaywalk. I'm gonna what do you think, John?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, let's just like not jaywalk, and let's be extra cautious that we're not doing anything illegal.
Yeah, let's put a bag on our head.
Alright, so you're going up surface side.
Yeah.
We have bags on
Alright.
our heads too, with little eye holes cut in them.
I feel like that would draw more attention.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Okay.
Have you seen what's under the bag?
What do you think?
So you enter topside. You guys are getting some looks. People clear the street for you, but no one's started anything yet. You see that there's some people that look at you with pity. Some people look at you with fear, but you're fine for now.
Pity.
I'm just not gonna look at anybody as to draw their attention.
Make a stealth check.
Okay. And I'm going to be like kind of glancing around to try to find any sort of science facilities, anything that might look obvious. Oh hell yeah.
Got it. So you stealth well, and then make a investigation. Actually, make a perception as you're kind of walking around.
Perception. Yeah. Nice.
So, as you are looking around, Eric's, you come in with quite a spot of luck. As you see what looks to be some sort of a little science facility, like a facility, kind of just like a workshop, an outdoor workshop area. And you see a Reaver, much like yourself, go in and start using the facility, and no one raises a fuss. You see that there are some guards kind of around. You see some of them are. You see that the guards are actually from the local militia.
Okay. I'm gonna. Does it look like there's anybody? Like, did he have to sign in with somebody or anything?
Make another perception check.
Yep.
Edge.
Get the cavity
A 10?
search before he came in.
Yeah, you're not sure. He kind of just walked up to the guy and then walked in. From your very basic, you're gonna have to talk to the guard. You don't know what, you don't know why, or what.
Okay. I'm gonna do. Like, do we have a form of identification since like we're science
No.
people?
You do not. You're as a sciencey people, you were literally outcast. You failed the job interview of the wet workers.
Oh. Okay.
And
Well,
you also know that you don't have a Reaver ID, which no one asked about.
so this thing on my arm doesn't work as it. I'm gonna like start poking and prodding it.
It kind of whirs threateningly, but it seems like its only function is to break your spine.
Oh, nice.
What about it?
What a cool bracelet.
This bracelet is very functional. I'm going to ask the voice in my head, how do I identify myself?
believe Vivi's in our head. More like. she's
Well, I'm gonna try to contact her.
It's like you look down and try to shit yourself. It doesn't work. Do you try and speak
Fuck.
aloud?
Bro's like the voices, please. Help me out.
I feel like
You're not Tantala. Stop.
yeah, I guess I'll speak aloud like a psychopath.
It will always
How do I
be
find my
Tantala.
identification, Vivi?
You're literally walking with someone. Like, it's not a psychopath to talk to them.
It's not weird
you're
to
right.
talk to a different person while looking at John.
So, you don't hear Vivi's voice at all. You kind of just see her words pop up in your field of vision. It says you'll have to register with your local wet worker governor.
Oh
It's the
fuck!
And Vivi also explains that you will have to do this for any district that you visit.
Wow.
You also
God
have to.
damn
you will
it.
also have to renew your registration monthly.
Wow.
I never had.
Probably cost them a lot of money.
Eric's out here like, I've never talked to a government agent.
John, how did you
voted in
get your
7
business
provinces.
license?
I never had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you expected there.
You know the wet workers really only care about what the Reavers do. Humans can do whatever the fuck they want, really. As long as you're not causing trouble.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the guard man and ask him where I can find the local wet worker facility so I can sign up with them.
Make your persuasion check with a disadvantage.
I'm gonna be like looking at the floor while talking to him.
Peeing myself and crying.
Persuasion
Yeah,
with disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah.
The guy just looks. He says, "Do I look like a fucking tour guide to you, kid?"
Wow, that
I'm
was
working.
necessarily-
As he kind of just like crosses his arms and
That's
leans on the
alright.
wall.
I won't make you one of these anyways, and I'm gonna turn around.
And his eyebrow like goes up and goes, "Wait, make one of what?"
Sounds like a throat.
You don't see this? My arm?
Yeah, see, you fucking made that?
I'm gonna shoot my arm out of my hand, like my hand out of my arm.
And he kind of looks at it and says, "Holy shit. Okay. You have my attention. What the fuck do you want?"
I just need to apply. I was a scientist in the other what's it called?
Yeah, man. I was the head of the fucking Burger King back where I lived. Look, man. Here you 1 minute. And he kind of like goes and he fishes into his pocket and he hands over like a small map of the district. And he kind of points up. He kind of points to it and says, "Look, right there. Just go there. That's the governor's building. You just have to schedule an appointment, and he'll see you eventually." Of course, don't really expect much right now. There's some. I mean, where on the street is, there's things going on in this district.
What kind of things?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Actually, not disadvantage.
Word on the street.
Yeah.
Buddy, we're on the street. What's the word?
16.
You heard
So-
voices too.
So he. Yeah, voices. So the
Vivi,
man kind
what's
of
the
considers.
word?
The man kind of considers things. He says, "Okay, you didn't hear this shit from me, but there's a reason the militia presence is kind of higher recently. A lot of the wet workers are
He's the voices.
dealing with something. And for what I heard, I guess there's some fucking lunatics that are worshipping the fucking Queen of Wonderland as some reincarnation of Jesus Christ or something. I have no idea."
Damn, can I join that cult?
What the fuck?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and from what I heard, that they're causing some trouble. Sweat workers are trying to deal with them, but then I heard that there's some issues in some other districts as well.
Why you don't say?
Listen, I might look batshit crazy, but that shit sounds batshit crazy.
Yeah, I know. You're fucking. I mean, I don't have to say how crazy you fucking look. I should really put a bullet in your head, but whatever. And
Man, that's not really nice, is it? That's mean. Why would you say that?
you're a little threat to our polite society, sir.
You're the one being rude.
I'm being rude.
He's
I'm just
actually been pretty
protecting the
nice.
neighborhood.
We're being nice, man.
Were you Spider-Man?
But yeah. Anyways, I'm kind of looking to in the future, maybe amp up the militia, with, you know, weaponry to be able to protect themselves from the Wonder Beasts.
You're looking to join up.
Well, I'm looking to not necessarily join up, but help out. I want to provide, you know, provide my skill set.
Right, and I mean, just look at you, pal. You kind of look like you're about to tear me up any second and eat my innards. But you know,
That's why I kind of want to help. To, you know,
Kind of like
you-
fucking...
trust goes both ways. You know.
What kind of mutation does like Eric's have? What does he look like? What do you look like, Eric's? What's going on there?
Yeah, how ugly are you?
you guys also just like produce like a naturally unnerving aura to people. You guys have also dealt with Reavers like this. Even if they look completely normal, you kind of look at them and feel uneasy.
We
Kind
got,
of like how looking at a Wonder Beast does to you.
we got bad
I thought it made you
vibes.
like part animal or something gross.
No, well, some Reavers
I
are
like to
just
imagine
always
Eric's
like
part
that.
jellyfish.
Why you jelly?
Bro becomes translucent.
The man nods. It says, well, look, pal. I'm just a fucking stamper out here. Like I ain't that kind of guy you should be talking to. Talk to the higher ups. Probably not how you are right now. You would be shot on sight if you walk near our building.
Well, I will. I'll be here again. Hopefully soon. With identification and stuff. And maybe
Guy
I'd be
raised
able to
his
pass.
eyebrow. And he says, like, identification for you.
Oh, do I not need identification for here?
No, you need a stamp.
Bro literally said he was a stamper.
Oh, what do I just like put my hand out?
They got punch cards, bro. Come on.
And he shakes his head, and he does take out his little punch card stamper.
Oh.
That was too funny.
Listen.
I literally heard it. I heard your voice fucking change. And you're like, yeah, we're going with this.
No. This is how it was.
Oh, fantastic.
He just called me out. And he says, look, you just pay us some. We give you this punch card. You can use it. You can use the station 3 times. Then you gotta buy another punch card. Simple.
You know, that's a really smart idea. They should start doing that with toilets.
We do.
You can only use it 3 times.
Yeah.
Like 3 times a week or 3
And,
times a day?
He does explain that the stamper is for any of their facilities.
She's
So,
a
like-
stamper.
If you don't get a stamp, does that mean like you just gotta go on the street?
I mean, there's the normal toilets. You can always just go to the local Starbucks.
But what
That's
makes
what
the
I do.
toilets better?
I mean, we clean them.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's fair.
Starbucks cleans their toilets too.
No way, not
Yeah.
here. This place is fucked.
No,
It's like a 7-Eleven bathroom.
No. Those bathrooms get clean.
I'm out of all of my medals from before from working on my arm. Okay, John, we're gonna have to find some supplies somehow.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's just go into the fucking the place we're not supposed to go, and then we'll go and get some more.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Yeah.
Great
man.
idea.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, man. Let's do it.
Bro, I'm like standing right here.
I'm gonna look over to John and say, "Wait, John, where was that again?"
I remember. We'll find it. Just keep walking this way.
Sir, do you have a punch card to talk to me?
And then he just says, "Whatever, man. I didn't hear it. I'm just the punch card guy. This gun doesn't even have bullets in it."
I said I should put a bullet in me.
I like that guy. That guy's cool.
Yeah, let's dap him up with our big gorilla hands.
I don't think he'd like
You
that.
John
you
aggressively
like,
raises
tap
his
him
hand.
up, and like you like go to tap him, he like takes out the gun. He says, "I was lying. There are bullets in here." Please kill
Oh, I thought you were chill. I thought you were chill like that.
Go to dap him up, like fucking break his arm.
Just fucking spit water on myself. Oh fuck.
And you guys
Breaks
go
his
out.
arm. I thought you were chill like that, man.
Thought you were stronger. And as you guys are gonna go off to rob tools now, or
You're gonna
No, I
commit a
think we're
felony?
going to look for the shittier part of towns where or town where we might be able to find some.
so you're gonna steal tools? Is what I'm hearing.
No, no.
We're
We're
gonna go
going to
borrow.
Acquire tools.
Go
If-
borrow tools from an abandoned
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
We're gonna break and enter a house for some tools.
No. We're looking for the reclaimed areas if there are any in this town.
Got it. You're gonna loot the suburbs.
Yeah, we're gonna loot the suburbs. Exactly.
Got it. I'm glad we came. Make a stealth.
Listen, this wasn't illegal when last city.
You weren't
Or
a
at least-
weaver in the last city.
Welcome to being a racial minority.
you are literally a minority.
A stealth,
You can
you
really
said?
tell Devin's a white man.
Devin, cis white male.
So
You've never faced the hardship.
you start to enter into the shittier suburbs, and then suddenly, like two men walk up to you and they push you on the chest and say, "Hey, bud, where the fuck do you think you're going?" See that these two men are armed and are clearly militia members.
I'm just gonna like still looking down. I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry. Am I not supposed to be here?
You got your stamp to pass through here?
Oh, I need a stamp for here.
He says, Official
Okay.
patrol. This is one of the border checks of the district.
Sorry, I'm from another district.
From another district. One of them fucking tourists. Looking at you, looking like a fucking freak.
Would
I
I
thought he was going to Hanson.
would I be able to? Would I be able to?
With you two.
These two are never meeting the allegations.
Bunch of fucking gay lords out here.
Would I be able to get
Hey, man.
acquire a stamp off of you, or would you be able to direct me in the correct direction?
Yeah, man, sure. And he goes into his pocket, kind of rustles around, and he takes out a punch card with already one stamp removed from it.
Oh, okay.
And he will trade this to you for one wealth.
Oh, he's
Yes,
trying to
He does give you quite a large price for this.
he's trying to scam me.
You know,
You're a
being
minority.
Is it the large price or the fact it's already missing a stamp out of its three?
Does he look like at this point if I decline it he will try to blackmail me?
what's he gonna do?
Make an insight check.
He gonna take fucking pictures of your feet and be like,
No, I'm thinking that he'll probably try to say that we hurt or like tried to hurt him or something and then kill
Oh,
us
you're
or something.
Yeah, Eric, you've been a shady guy. You've seen what happens in the sewers. You've seen, well, not this exact situation, but you know pretty much if a human goes up to a wet worker and says, "Hey, this stage 4 reaver hurt me," they're just gonna blast you with no questions asked.
Mhm.
hey man,
And you can definitely tell this guy doesn't like you in general, as he's just done this for you walking here and doing nothing.
He fucking hates you.
you know, maybe we can make a deal with the militia, you know? Like, we're gonna make some guns and stuff. They like guns, you know? That's fine. I might just, you know, not be ugly later, and then I can help you out if you help us out, you know?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I'm gonna I'm gonna show him the arm that John created for me.
He's gonna steal that from you, bro.
He can't. It's attached to me.
It is his skeleton.
He could literally cut off your arm.
He can
I would've
try.
passed him.
It's esoterica though, so I doubt he'll be able to use it.
It's my modifier.
Who cares?
Yeah, yeah.
Forget
And
about
then disadvantage, 2 of them.
Wow. Nat 1.
You're making fucking guns. I'm against all you fucking freaks. Listen, kid. You're gonna buy the pass or not?
I don't really want it, to be honest.
I'll buy the pass from you.
And so you give him the large, exorbitant amount of money as he gives you the pass, and then he holds out his stamper and says, "All right, put it in."
I'll put the stamp in.
And he
So
will.
depressed.
Bro
He
just
will.
lost a third of his net worth
This
for a
is
single
this
punch.
is John. This is John right now. Sorry, this is Eric's right now.
And he will hole punch it, leaving you with 1 stamp left. And he says, "There we go. Since you guys are a couple, you guys can both go in." And the 2 men will laugh deviously as they continue their patrol. leaving you be.
The 2 men?
Yeah, they kiss.
Oh,
They kiss. They go down the alley and make the fuck out. Sloppy.
No wonder they were so chill about that.
Nate right here.
The whole punch card joins in. They're a throuple.
Holy shit, the lore goes deep.
Checkpoint was for the red light district.
Boy, yeah, they are on the shitty part now.
Well, John, we got what we wanted. Let's go see if we can scavenge.
God, can you
Find a
imagine
place
this?
to have
Can you
sex.
imagine
apparently.
the City of Crows red light district, bro?
That's a life of a reaver, man.
Real.
That's the red section of the city. There's a fuck ton.
You know,
We're never going there.
They'll regret this once we're really hard men, you know.
Yeah.
Regret it. No.
What?
No, I just looked at the map.
I wanna specifically remember their face.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
let's specifically remember that. Let's keep a little screenshot of it in our brains.
Yeah.
Vivi does it for you.
You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna twist their necks. We're gonna twist their necks.
No.
Crimes in front of a computer.
That seems too generous.
We're gonna twist their balls in the neck.
And as you guys talk about twisting balls and necks, Olivia.
I don't know if I want to go.
John's like, fuck, real racism. I am a mind oppressed,
You know,
but I don't.
No, I don't know if I want to follow up after that, man.
The gays. Okay.
Aren't you also stage at rank 4?
No,
Me?
no. I think everyone else is 3, except for
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Roland down.
Also, you're
I'm just-
black. Congrats as well.
What?
Bro, I saw it last week and I lost my mind.
I didn't know what the name was.
Yeah, I get it. So yes, Olivia, you begin your journey. What are we doing?
Well, last time she was in the basement of like a research facility. So,
Just gonna.
trying to find that again.
All right, try to look a fairly decent place. Make a stealth check first of all.
Okay.
Holy Christ, the city hates Olivia.
Yeah, the city hates a lot of us actually.
I deleted my whole note card. That's depressing. Anyways.
Oh, you're black. Here, I'll get it back for you.
No longer black.
22. Thanks.
You go, get a
Let
watch
me lock
it.
that real quick. There we go.
Alright, so You do manage to stealth through the streets as you kind of look for what you're looking for. After that, make an investigation check.
Can I just Google it?
Hey Siri, abandoned government facilities. That
Yeah,
might
you're telling me Wikipedia don't got those on lock?
Well, make an investigation check.
Abandoned government facilities in my area.
16.
So, as you do try and Google it, you are kindly redirected to other pages, strangely.
That's crazy.
A news article of why you should drink palm oil.
Maybe later. Anyways.
But as you do look around, you had a pretty good gig back where you were. You were kind of set up in there. It was a really nice place for doing what you had to do.
Yeah, dude, rats.
You find an area with that's sort of a rundown sort of area. You know that it's not like much of a government facility that's broken down, but something that's fairly large that you could probably live in undetected, hopefully.
Perfect.
Probably.
No
Alright.
complaints. Fuck it.
Make a perception check.
She see.
As you sort of approach this, what looked like to be a nicer building, you could see signs that something's living in here.
Huh.
Or people that, yeah, not just like they've been there, that people are actually using this as their place. Make a survival check. And even more concerningly, as you sort of look over the tracks of dust that are in the area, as well as some other things on the walls, these aren't people living in here. These are wonder beasts living in here.
Man.
Do you know why I'm usually attracted to places like these?
Oh.
Can I figure out roughly how many?
Make a... yeah, make another survival check.
14.
A rough guesstimate, like maybe 3 or 4. It's rough. The main thing is Wonder Beasts kind of look different. So like maybe there's 3 or 4, or maybe there's like 8 lines with 1 leg. You're not entirely sure. You also see that there are some human footprints as well. You don't know if they're older or such. But the Wonder Beast ones are quite fresh.
There was literally no other building available.
There are buildings, but this is like the nicest one you could find. You could
Maybe you
definitely
found the
ditch this
cult home.
place.
Liv's gonna pull out her fucking BlackBerry phone, whip that shit out with the little keyboard, message all 3 fucking numbers.
Yeah.
She already has them in there.
Yeah.
So,
And just send them a location and said bring people with a little
alrighty.
knife emoji.
Menacing.
Alright, so with that, we will go over to Magnus. So we'll have to do him to resolve that. So, Magnus,
That's me.
you were given the location, and you kind of first make an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. Boink bonk. No.
No. Magnus, you were given a location by Manus. It's kind of like, yeah, just in the back, in this alley. Take a left. There's a lot of alleys. There's a lot of lefts.
There's a lot of that.
You are horribly lost. The only sort of information that you're given is you're looking for a soup kitchen.
Fantastic.
You don't even have names.
Cool. So, yeah, all right. Whereabouts am I? Like, looking around, like, obviously I don't know, like, the city, but, like, are there, like, more militia or, like, more reavers, would you
Oh,
say?
There's always militia pretty much everywhere that you go.
Good.
The militia, there are a lot of militia. There are reavers every so often. Reavers are definitely the lowest of the population. They're all well-adjusted reavers as well.
I see. That's good to know. All right. I will approach a militia member.
Got it. So, you go up to like a group of them or try and like signal one out?
I'll go up to like two. I don't want like a
Sure.
large group, but like I don't want a single guy either.
Okay. So, yeah, you go up. So, there's these usual two-man patrols that kind of go down the sidewalk, and you go up to them, and they kind of look you up and down. It says, "Why are you approaching us?"
Howdy, fellas. I'm kind of new in town here on business. I'm supposed to be
Fucking not a tourist.
I'm looking for a soup kitchen. I wasn't really given very good directions.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
They hate me. Persuasion. It's fine. I think this is okay. 12.
So, they immediately look to each other and then start laughing. It's like, oh yeah, the fucking soup kitchen. Why didn't you tell us sooner? And
Told you as soon as I could.
they're like, well, you see, we run a program around here. We have these stamp cards. And, you know, get a stamp card, use any of our facilities, and we got a soup kitchen right over there. And they take out a map and they'll show you the location, just like near the high corner over there. It says all you need to do is we stamp you. You bring in the stamp. You give it over.
All right.
And he will go into his pocket and take out a full stamp card. It says, all right, you can buy one from right here, and he will give you the price, which will cost you 1 wealth
I don't.
for a full stamp card.
So I don't like need to go inside. You're supposed to meet some guy out there. I just need to know the rough location of the building, and you've done that. So yeah, you've been a great help. Just kind of like start backing away.
And you see they kind of grumble and pocket it as though they just like walk off from you.
Fantastic. Off to the soup kitchen.
All right, you go to the area deep within an alley. Make a stealth check.
Do I have to?
Mostly just to see if you're noticed. Passive stealth.
Yeah. 11.
So, you enter this sort of back alleyway. There's a dead end in front of you as you kind of go into. And then from behind, you see that there are some militiamen that come on out. Many of them wielding bats and small firearms. He says, well, look at the fucking cat dragged in. Fucking Reaver.
What's up?
What's up? This here a checkpoint.
Ah, this
And
must
they-
be that place where the other guys told me about the stamp card.
And the 6 militia members will all just erupt into laughter. Said, yeah, that's the fucking place, bud. All right, you've seen the soup kitchen. Now, hope you got your fill. And they kind of like bang one of the trash cans over with their bat. Says, all right, now you need to pass the toll booth.
Toll booth. What if I just stay on this side?
You can do that.
I just kind of lean against the wall.
And you see that They kind of just sit around as well.
Alright, yeah, I'll just wait here for a bit. Wait till they get bored.
And you do see that even at one point, even if you keep waiting, at one point they will change shifts as new militia members come into this area.
The
You've
steadfast.
heard this. You kind of realize this is an entire, essentially, scam of send someone in there, extort them of their money,
Of course.
and it seems to be quite a well-oiled machine of these ne'er-do-wells.
I'm very impressed.
I am very impressed.
The stamp's even real.
Of course not.
I mean, they seem real.
It's all a pyramid scheme. What do you mean, are they real?
They're real.
I just don't know if they're actually like sanctioned by the whole thing, or is it just a group of guys being rats?
It's just 12 guys, bro.
Genuinely, I believe
It's
it.
a literal pyramid scheme. Oh, guys, sell these
I just
sweat
want to know if it's
cards and, like,
sanctioned Melissa merch or not.
Is this official merch?
just ask them, bro.
I
Yeah,
need to know for a scrapbook.
It's a great question, actually. Like, yeah, you know, is this, you know, my old district? I've been to a few districts by now. You know, they've all had their own merch. Is this yours? These stamp cards? Cause I gotta say, the T-shirts is a better idea.
And the militia does this. Oh no, these are actually legitimate. The militia here, we actually help out more than the other districts.
Do you?
We keep, and the militia, who seems like very into talking about them and very self-righteous about all of this, as he is mugging you.
They try to scam you.
he says, yeah, man, look, we're just like looking out for the little guys out here, and like we know the wet workers around here, they're busy. They haven't been maintaining things as much as the other districts. So the militia stepped in. We're not just like people with guns running around like madmen. No, we got like engineers. We got the whole business out here.
That's great.
So, you know, we have all these stations and things that the people need. You can even rent a fucking car from us for a stamp.
That's, you know, I did recently lose a car, but you know, it's crazy that you mentioned, you know, the wet workers, you know, they're not really present. You know, I was actually sent here not too long ago by one. That's why I was looking for the soup kitchen, you know.
Make a deception check.
Oh, this is not deception.
Actually, yeah, no, wait, make a persuasion.
I am not lying to them, actually. Yeah, no.
And yeah, at that point, one of them just throws like a rotten apple. He's like, you know, man, I was gonna offer you like a fucking sedan at like half a stamp, but like, fuck you.
A sedan? Come on, man. Like, look, I'm all for, you know, like, your
Friendly
daily
cars.
driving car, but like, I run a business from my car.
A sedan's a good business car, bro.
Yeah, but like, you need space, you know? A sedan just doesn't offer the space you need.
So what fucking car would you use, man?
Well, before I ran my shop out of a van. It wasn't really a shop, but you know, I had things. You know, I brought things from person to person. I pull out the bag like this. I'm making a delivery. You know.
And he looks, says like, the fuck's in the bag?
I don't know. She said not to open it, and honestly, she scares me, so I'm not going to.
Hand it over.
I really wouldn't.
Just hand the fucking bag over, and they raise their guns at you.
Look, man. I'm trying to warn you. All right. I'll hand it over, but like, I really don't know what's in it.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Wet Worker Official, just hand it over.
Look, if Manas kills you for this, it's not on me. And I'll hold up the bag.
CeeLo dropped the craziest name on this time. He will just snatch the bag. He seems to have no recollection of what that name is.
I'm just gonna back away from the bag as far as I possibly can.
And slowly, he opens the bag, and he reaches inside, and takes out a small pink muffin.
This brings more questions than I have answers to.
The guy looks, he's like, "Are you fucking with me?
I told you I didn't know.
You're a fucking muffins. You're a fucking muffin smuggler."
Smuggler. Sir, I am a consultant.
Look at this guy, the fucking pastry consultant.
You're never gonna live this down.
And he
Baby,
takes a bite of the muffin.
No. Oh god, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. I gotta start pacing. Fuck him. I'm dead.
Oh, we on screen. This is like, they were just like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh god.
Baby, what do I do?
Class H event about to happen.
Baby, I'm dead.
Disconnecting.
I had one job. I let some lowlife eat it.
Fucking goes up a rank from like stress.
And you see that all of them start to soon eat the bag of muffins fully.
Oh no!
So like, these are pretty fucking good actually. Who made those? Fucking Manus? Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, Manus.
Anyone recognize that?
They do not.
Wow. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed the muffin, honestly.
It'll be the last thing they enjoy.
This might be your most recent joy in life.
And he says, you know, yeah, you're kind of right. I feel way better now. Look, man, we're gonna mug you for literally everything that you have. Just like pass us like one wealth worth, and we're good.
Buddy, if I leave this alley, I'm a dead man.
Some fucking muffins, bro.
You don't understand. It's not about the muffins.
Look, whoever made this, some little prissy. Look, there's little like
The
candies.
Muffin Man.
There's little pink frosted and fucking sparkles in them. They're fucking good though. I'd literally kill someone for these.
Look, dude.
You got more?
You know what? I can bring it to who made them.
You can.
I mean,
Make a persuasion check.
Oh shit, this is genius.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Oh hell yeah!
Let's stage promote.
They roll a nat 1 of their self-preservation instincts.
Those muffins were damn good.
As you know, they kind of look around. They'll again like a huddle pollen whistle. It's like, we're gonna really let this guy go so we get some fucking muffins. He's like, bro, those fucking muffins banged.
You
It's
gotta
like, yeah,
charge
man,
up for the
you know, right?
muffins, man.
They're good as fuck.
And they look back. He says, "All right, kid, we'll let you out of this stick-up. Just bring us to the muffin lady."
Yeah, just come along with me. I gotta make a call. You know, you're free to listen in. You know, come with. I pull out one of my phones. You know, tap a few buttons. Not really doing anything. Like, yeah, Vivi. Can you get Manus on? You know, I got some
1 minute I have
customers.
to roll for Vivi.
Yeah, I'm
See if
just
she's
speaking.
paying attention. So Vivi is listening to you. She says, Manus is busy right now. I mean, I could patch her through.
Yeah, if you could do that, you know, it'll only take a second.
Do you really know what you're doing here, Magnus?
No.
All right. I cannot refuse you. I am unable to refuse this request, but know that if I could, I would.
Thanks, Vivi. I'm glad to know you're always looking out for me.
My telephone program is the one thing I've not been able to surpass. And with that, Manus will be on the line. You hear gunfire, mostly. You hear swearing. You then hear a large explosion. She says, Vivi, what the fuck do you want?
Hey, Manus, it's me. How you
The
doing?
fuck are you?
We met not that long ago in the hallway. You gave me a little paper bag, so not to open it.
Delivery boy, what's up?
Yeah,
I'm kinda busy.
I got mugged. Some militia guys ate what was in the bag.
You then hear a larger explosion as obscenities are yelled out. She says, "Ah, fucking hell. Listen, you did not see what was in that bag."
No, but they thought it was great and wanted more, so I'm calling you now.
They thought it was great.
Yeah, they did. I thought it was fantastic. Honestly, like they were mugging me and like they stopped mugging me because I said I could get them more. So now we're in this situation.
Make a persuasion check to Magnus.
Oh my god, is she like thinking her food's not good? Is she like ashamed of this?
22.
Is it one of those
Yo.
moments?
And Vivi, and with that, Magnus will be like, oh, fucking hell. 1 minute, I'm just gonna rush through this. You hear probably the worst sounds you've ever heard in your life on the other side. Screams, human and Wonder Beast. It is horrific. You have no idea.
I
Yes,
pull the phone away
full-
from my ear for just a second. You know, like I can hear it a little bit. I'm like, hold on, guys, just a second.
They're like, bro, who the fuck are you calling?
I told you, the muffin lady. Come, hold on.
I guess if that's what it takes to make the muffins.
That's why they're so beautiful.
They're made with love.
Delicious
Blood.
And Wonder Beast.
Like 7
And-
bodies.
And
God,
suddenly, through a side door, the very bloodied body of what seems like to be her own blood and Wonder Beast Icar. Magnus just walks through a door. She looks completely disheveled, and she is carrying another brown paper bag.
I hang up the phone. And here we are, guys. Look at that. All right. And I hold up my hand. That'll be too well.
And they just book it. The moment they see her, you see like recognition kind of like goes into their eyes, and they're like, "Holy shit, it's a hieroglyphica! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out!"
It's kind of
Yeah,
what
so-
I'm doing. Like,
Magnus is now just standing there, holding the bag as they just run from her.
so, what's in the bag?
Little guy.
Magnus just like stands there for a bit, and, like looks at the ground and hands you the bag. Just like she genuinely looks distraught at the moment.
Did
Before
you-
she then kicks the building next to her. A complete straight hole through the building, and I need you to make a dex save.
Oh, shit.
You caused this.
My god. 17.
You do manage to evade most of the rubble, as
Jesus
the building itself just fucking collapses into the alleyway. You take 8 blunt damage.
Ow.
As pretty much this building half collapses, and Magnus will just be like, just give them the fucking muffins.
So, where am I going?
I told you, be in the alley, take a left.
I turn around to the alley that we were just in. There's no left in this alley, and the militia led me here because they wanted to mug me.
And you let them fucking mug you?
Well, no, I called you.
Dude, you're a reaver.
They are 6 militia members with weapons.
You're 6 militia members. Look at them.
Yeah,
They fucking ran the moment I walked in.
yeah, look at me.
Bunch of chumps.
Look at me. We are not the same.
You'll get there.
Yeah. By not picking a fight with 6 dudes in an alley.
Speaking of not picking fights, you tell anyone who was in that bag, and you end up like that fucking building.
Look, all I'm saying is I wish I had one. They looked really happy about it, alright?
Magnus walks through a door again and then comes back out and hands you one of the muffins.
Let's fucking go. I will eat this muffin. Right there.
as Manus will then leave once more.
So then walk through the outlet, through the streets once again, looking for this soup kitchen, munching on muffin.
Make an investigation check with advantage. It's a really good muffin.
A really good muffin.
She's pretty good at it.
Yeah, pretty good muffin.
And at this point, you do find a small, what looks like to be a run-down building. There is a large sign that just says "fuck it" on the front of it.
Wow, this
Probably
really does.
shouldn't.
This really does seem like the kind of place she'd send me to.
It's not like a full sign that says "fuck it." It's like multiple signs, kind of collaged together.
Good. It's like one of those serial killer letters.
Yeah, but with neon signs.
Hell yeah.
And as you enter the building, there are some like reavers out front that seem to be guarding the area as well, but they don't really seem to pay you any mind and just let you in quite nicely. They just like go on ahead.
Give him a nod and walk on in.
As you walk on in, it is a large cafeteria area, absolutely filled to the brim with reavers.
Nah, the cool kids place.
This doesn't seem like a ghetto bar. It seems like a literal like you're in a church getting crab dinner on Tuesdays.
I'm probably in the one safest building in this fucking district.
That church was good. You
I
don't get
know.
to shit on it in your fucking campaign.
I know. And you do see that there's a sort of line to get food in the far back.
Okay. Do I did Manus ever like describe who I'm giving
No.
these to? Fantastic.
Just have to tell them Manus sent you.
Oh
You
man.
do not know who them are. All that you knew was the location
All
and the
right.
bag.
I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna get in line, but like just linger, try and listen in on conversations, see if anybody's talking, like, they're competent but not enough, you know.
Make a perception check.
Perception. Ding dong. Oh, so close. 14.
So the first thing you notice, there are reavers from all sorts of life around here, except for like the top. There's a few of like the top dogs around here, but they don't seem to really be eating, kind of just chilling around the area. But yeah, there are reavers from all over the place. For like gossip you hear, they're most just talking about, again, sort of how the wet workers aren't really around, and it's actually made the district worse. Which, as their rights are even worse than usual somehow.
Racism, am I right?
Also, a lot of them are talking about the stamp cards, how they fucking hate them.
Just nodded violently to myself at that one.
And then yeah, you kind of hear the sort of history of this place as well, as some people talk about how it's really nice how that ex-pro reaver opened up this place. They kind of just keep talking about that and how the staff are nice.
Gotcha.
Except, well, they do talk about how the owner is a bit eccentric, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's who I'm looking for. So yeah, I
gotta
guess I'll just wait in line for food. You know, talk to a staff member.
So eventually you get to the front of the line. You're met with a small mouse woman who is about 3 feet tall. She is wearing gothic dark eyeliner, and she looks like she absolutely hates it here.
Fantastic.
She has some weaponry on her, a small rapier at her hip. She kind of gives you the resting bitch face as you get up. And she says, "Put the plate forward."
No. I got a delivery. Just hold up the paper bag.
She looks at you like you're the stupidest person she's ever talked to, and she's trying to kill you with her mind.
Yeah.
She says, "Why are you in line then?"
Look, I'm new around here. I'm just a delivery guy.
Whatever, dude.
You got a boss or?
Unfortunately.
You wanna annoy him by sending me his way?
Yeah, but then he's gonna come out here.
Yeah, but he'll talk to me, not you. You can
No,
get
he'll make
one.
this everyone's problem.
This is not convincing me away.
I know it won't.
If
And,
I give you a plate, will you get him?
No. and she just sighs, kind of says, I fucking hate this job. Why do I have to be stuck with that idiot? And she will just point over to a door and says, just knock on that door and he'll come out.
Okay. Thanks. Just walk away
Don't
awkwardly.
Don't thank me for holding me up. I have a full line here.
Yeah. You guys hiring?
I know a cook.
No, because this is volunteer work.
That's a
If you
shame.
want to help,
I mean, yeah, I'll help when I'm done. I don't really got anything else to do. I gotta finish this delivery first.
just whatever, dude. Just get on the line. Just end the conversation.
Please exhaust my diet. I'll just walk over to the door. I'll give it 2 little knocks. Like, hello, delivery.
So, as you do knock, a goat headed individual, black fur and some of those weird, insane-looking goat eyes, a impressive pair of horns, kind of like slides out from the side of the door, his horns scraping against it, and he kind of looks at you and says, "What's up?"
That is an impressive set of horns.
And he suddenly opens the door much wider. You see his full thing. He's carrying a large halberd on his back, and he is wearing looks like to be a nice suit. You see that it is refined with some armor beneath it as well. Tailcoats sort of flowing down behind him, and such. And he has a small patch on his left arm of a goat head. And the man comes out. He says, "That's my man. Come on, give me a hug, And
Yeah.
he will just embrace you and hug you tightly, lifting you up to the ground. He is a tall man. He is about 7 feet tall.
Fantastic. Yeah, there's no way I'm resisting this. I
And he
let
says-
this go.
He says, "Hell yeah, man! You know, you've got some fucking energy to you."
You know, I had a buddy back in another district. He had a hammerhead. You two seem like you get along great.
Hammerhead. What was his name? Ah, fuck it. I'm terrible with names. Anyways, I'm Jack Fuckett.
What a great name. I'm Magnus.
Yeah, I came up with myself, and he'll give you a really hard handshake.
Yeah, I see the resemblance. It's on the front door. Hard to forget now.
Exactly. Fuckett's place.
Fuck its place. Pretty nice place you got here.
See that the mouse woman is just dying on the inside. In the back. It is hell yeah, that's fucking Minjin, mate. Alright.
I'm not familiar with that word, but I'm sure I will be soon.
Me neither, man!
Fuck yeah! Ah.
Hey. So you will just be at that point, he's just completely silent looking at you. He says, "So, what'd you need?"
Yeah,
I forgot. I have no idea what's going on.
yeah.
Holy
super
shit, this
chill.
place is full! Hello, everyone!
Hey, look, Mr. Fuckett.
There's
we
not
got
a
business here.
single person that says hello to him.
It's fine. I'm just trying to step into his line of sight very blindly as he towers over me.
Yes.
Say, hey, look, listen, all right. I'm here on a delivery, and I'm not sure, but I think this is for you. I just hold up the brown paper bag.
He takes the bag and he kind of rumples it before he opens it. It says, "Oh yeah, you're I'm not supposed to come here for the fundraiser, but you work for her?
Yeah, she sent me, you know, we talked, you know, we...
Oh yeah, a friend of mine. This is my own. She taught me everything. Come on.
Hell yeah. Look, she, you know, believe it or not, she sent me after you, you know. She was like, I got this guy, you know, train under him. You know, I'm a little too busy to do it, but he's a great guy. So, you know, here I am. She brought me whatever's in this bag.
And he wraps his arm around your shoulder and kind of drags you into the back of the kitchen, quite threateningly. That you don't really have a choice in this, really.
It's horrific.
And says, "All right, you're here to help out. Let's get this going." And he'll just hand you like a bowl and a knife and a cutting board, as well as some vegetables. He says, "All right, get it going, get it going!" And he like clapping his hands.
Now, this is not exactly my area of expertise. I do.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine. And as he grabs your hands and sort of guides you on how to do this, I need you to make a sleight of hand check.
Horrific. Actually, this is my area of expertise, quite literally. My one expertise skill.
That's crazy.
So you're going, you're chopping onions, you're chopping everything. You're getting this done. You're making a hell of a spaghetti right now, and Jack kind of just brings you into this. You keep like trying to tell him that this is not what you're here for, and he kind of he's like, "Nah, man, you're great. You're a natural," and he just like keeps dragging you on to doing more and more things for this soup
Literally a natural.
This is quite alright. Olivia's texts pop up at one point. I'm too busy.
Yeah, he's like, you go for your phone, like slaps your hands, says, "Hey, don't text on the job. We can do it after. You know, pleasure after."
Am I getting paid?
Oh no, it's volunteer work.
I stopped. Listen, man, if you need a chef, I know a guy. But like, you know, I got a living to make.
What? You're helping out the community. That's what life's about. It's giving back to the community. So that's the fucking way.
Back if I don't have.
Sir, I just
Fucking way.
I just got here. You know, I don't really have anything to give back yet. Unless you got a place I
Brother,
can stay.
you've got a lot in you. What you've got, and he pokes you like painfully on the chest and says, "You've got a heart."
I mean, barely.
You know, the heart, it always doesn't pump so loud in the beginning, but you have to refine it with love, through passion, through violence every so often.
Sir, I became a Reaver yesterday.
And you can quite tell this man is a stage 4 Reaver.
Yeah. Sir.
He's just like, he starts just working on his own at this point. You see that he's not even great at cooking. He's cutting, you are miles above him. But he can strangely teach you well.
Yeah. I'm gonna like slide on over to the mouse girl and be like, is he always like this?
And the mouse girl nods. And she says, "Yeah, he gives out his fluid to everyone."
Should he, like, save some for himself?
Yeah, he should.
He doesn't, does he?
I have never seen him above stage 4, ever.
Huh. Well, he's not stage 5, so I guess it could be worse.
I've seen him at stage 5.
And he hasn't been shot?
He's, look, I don't want to talk about it. Just survive this lunch rush.
Yeah.
He won't let you out,
Yeah.
physically.
I don't even know if I want to try and sneak out either.
Trust me, he is way more skilled than he looks.
Guys.
This is probably... Jack Fuckett's probably the most dangerous Reaver in this entire district.
That would explain
The
why.
problem is, he's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that explains why Mana sent me here.
Uh-huh. I'm honest on you. No god. And she kind of sighs, says she was going to help us with the bake sale, but not surprised.
Well, she did send me with a bag of muffins.
And she rolls her eyes, says, the point was to get the Reavers, was to get the wet workers to support it, as well as to show Manus in the public again, so everyone's not worrying where the hell she's went.
Well, I can confirm 6 militia members do know she's around.
The mouse store like turns to look and says, what, dude?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She made an appearance about 15 minutes ago down the street. Did you not hear the building collapse?
Her eyes narrow with a pure annoyance, says, she came here to collapse a building.
No.
Couldn't even drop by and say hello.
No. She came here to stop a mugging. Very different. She collapsed a building because they ran from her.
She just like scoffs and kind of like shakes her head and says, you man the front. And she kind of just gets up and walks away from the servant counter to like a side room.
Fantastic. I've done it. I'm away from the crazy goat.
As the goat man's like here, more hours, faster! He's like handing like the spoon to like give the spaghetti to people.
Mage hand coming out. We getting this shit done.
You go with 3 hands, shit is wild out here.
Shit's fucking wild, bro.
And at this point, you are trapped in the soup kitchen.
This might be worse than getting mugged. I'm not losing money, but like, this is volunteer work.
Charity. No!
Magnus doing charity. He's living a nightmare.
Roland, what are we up to?
I was
Roland,
job
after
hunting.
failed job hunting of hundreds of as many jobs as he can find, he's like, fuck. Alright, Google, nearest pond, Green District.
You want to find a pond?
Dude's
Pond.
going to drown
Pawn
himself.
shop.
Oh, pond.
Oh. I thought dude was going to drown himself.
I was like, I'm pawning some shit.
Alright. So yes, you can quite easily find... Actually, let me see if Yuria pays attention.
I'm human, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I made you make a stealth check.
Bro does not need to sneak around the city.
And you do find multiple results for a pawn shop. You don't know. You are a human, so you're pretty chill.
Alright, which one's the highest rating?
Highest rated on Google. There's this one, like, kind of like... It's like the center of town, which, you know, is usually like a nicer place in general.
Alright, what's the third nicest?
The third nicest.
This guy
There's
knows
one-
how to find a business.
Indeed. There is one, it's sort of like more in the back, towards like one of the near gates of the district.
Alright, I'm gonna head to that one and then send Magnus, hey, job hunting didn't work, send me your location so we can meet up for planning. I'm gonna send the same message to the 3 phone numbers. And let's head to the pawn shop.
That guy.
Do you respond to these?
Yeah, so Roland would get a response. It seems like it was like a voice message that was sent, you know, that typed for me, and all it just says is in all caps, soup.
Location pin?
Nope, just soup.
Question mark?
There is no more
Reply?
response. It is just all caps soup.
You can feel the desperation typed through it.
Alright,
This is
I'm
all I
gonna
can
follow
type.
him to the pawn shop.
So yes, you do enter the pawn shop. There's, you know, it's a nice looking place. There are as usual some militia nearby, but they let you pass as they think you're human.
They don't know. There's a second.
Hey, buddy. How's your day going?
Day Shrug says, not bad. Business has been booming lately, so things are great.
Oh, that's sweet. I'm so happy for you. I'm down on my luck here. I need to sell some extra shit. Think you can
Yeah.
buy?
God, I love people down their luck. Let's go.
I love people who are broke
Yeah,
and desperate and will take
cool.
any price I give them.
So what are you offering this man?
I am offering 4 advanced empty pistols. They do have a magazine, but there are no bullets inside.
Got it. So he looks over them, and you do see he kind of looks at you with concern. He says, "These have got wet worker stamps on them. Where the
Yeah.
hell did you get these?"
I had a friend who gave them to me, and
Fell off a truck.
when I needed self-defense, that was the only fucking guns I was given. I have some better ones, but I really need the cash now, so my backup ones are kind of what's going on here.
And he kind of looks over them for a bit, and he says, "Listen, man, I can't really give you money for this, but I can trade it for something."
Oh,
I
what do you have in
don't-
stock?
And he'll show you his stocks, mostly just basic items. There are some more advanced items as well, but nothing within your pay grade.
Hmm.
Just like basic equipment, essentially.
Does he have a camp stove?
Yes, he can definitely get one. He says, he can get like a nice little propane one.
Yeah.
Mhm. And make a persuasion check to him.
Oh, okay. 15.
So he kind of looks over like the guns and as well as the camp stove and says, he's like, throw some other things in there. Why don't you? You're a good guy.
Thanks, man. Does he have any extra propane tanks? Any silverware, campware?
So what he does is he'll get a nice ice cooler box for you that can kind of fit everything that you need inside of it. An extra tank of gas sort of hanging off the side of it, as well as just some silverware and other things you need to cook.
Cool. Thanks, dude.
And he shakes your hand and says, "Pleasure doing business with you. And if anyone asks, you did not sell those guns here."
I didn't sell any guns. I bought these with tender.
Oh yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Thanks. Have a nice day.
You too. You too.
Congrats. Roland has officially committed tax evasion.
Isn't it so easy to be a human?
Cool.
You need to roll for it.
Eric shanked in a 9/11.
God.
And then where do you head off to?
Google soup kitchens, Green District.
Google soup.
So, as you do open your Google, as you're kind of looking, suddenly a tab would open that directs you to a soup kitchen that is fairly nearby called Fuck It.
All right. Well, time to head to fuck it.
It's also strange that you're suddenly on the 3rd page of Google, but
Well, thanks, Phoebe.
Holy shit. And this place is packed.
There's a lot of soup.
My god.
you just looked up soup, bro. There's a third type of soup in all of the districts. Come on.
Well, I did specify green.
Exactly.
Soup green. Fantastic.
Straight.
Green soup is the word of dope.
I'll just
Tummy.
shit.
Green soup, tummy hurt.
Please.
First
So-
result, you have cancer.
Roland, you do approach the soup kitchen, and at first one of the guards says, "Hey, bud, Reaver." You're one of us. You're good.
Bro, I vibe check.
Then I'll head on in.
You know, it's fairly easy for a Reaver to differentiate a Reaver.
They
Cool.
know. They
Info.
know.
Game knows game.
Yeah.
And
Do I see Magnus around?
you see Magnus sweating profusely as he is throwing spaghetti into a plate. He is covered in sauce. It's a shit show back there. You see the terrifyingly tall goat man yelling at him, asking where the lamb sauce is. Shit is wild.
What the fuck?
You.
Fuck it!
You. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's the chef. Like,
That's the chef.
yeah.
Hey kid, get over here! And he kind of like takes out his halberd and like hits it against the ground to signal you to come near, threateningly. And as you walk into the back of the kitchen, it's an absolute shit show back there.
What the fuck is wrong?
Roland,
Why?
but I lean, put an arm around your shoulder, lean in real close. Do not insult him. He's stage 4. He owns the place. Okay, his name is Fuck It. He loves being complimented. All right, good luck. And I pat you on the back and leave. I will just try and sneak out of here as
Make
quickly
a
as
stealth
possible.
Make a stealth check.
Maybe.
As you do go on, you feel that very powerful hand grip your shoulder
Oh,
aggressively. As he kind of jerks back, he says, "Hey, kid, come on, this is your friend Magnus."
Yeah, Roland. He's here to take over for me so I can go finish my thing and then come on back.
Well, this won't take longer. This won't take longer. Come on.
Nah, see, look, Mona's got me on a strict schedule. You know how she is, all right? I'll be right back.
We still have the bake sale.
Exactly. It's for the big. I brought the muffins, dude. I got more things to grab.
Where is she?
Where is she? Well, she was down the street not long ago. Some militia guys were, we had a conversation, that whole thing. You probably asked.
She's on the
militia-
street. She's actually fucking coming. Hell yeah! And he kind of like smashes his foot against the ground, like claps with excitement, fist bumps the air.
Calm
It
down,
is
calm
shit.
down, calm down.
Now
guys.
you've got a promise
Calm
under your
down.
hands.
I did not say she was coming. I said she was in town. All right. Calm down. Now let's finish this lunch rush. You all right? This guy,
He, like,
this guy Roland
phrases
right
his-
here.
His hands on his hips. He looks triumphantly, but he looks deeply bothered.
Look, Roland here is the best chef in the district where we come from. Not this district. I don't know this district, but like where we come from, I can guarantee you won't find another living soul better.
Roland is shocked by the state of this kitchen. He's like, fuck you. No, this is not acceptable. He pulls out his apron from his bag. He ties it up and starts cleaning and prepping.
Look at
Let's
that.
do this shit.
Look at that. See,
And,
he brings his own apron. Do you know another chef who does that?
Jack kind of looks him up and down appraisingly. And Jack will suddenly just like go up behind Roland, put his hand on his shoulder and says, "Get out of my kitchen."
You don't like competition.
You don't want a sous chef?
Jack, buddy, we could use the hands. That mouse of yours. She
And he like waves his hand like, no. Listen, this isn't about you, man. I'm sure you're a great fucking chef, but you're missing something.
What's
You're missing a heart, kid. And
That's, he is just a cog
You know-
machine.
you know what?
Fucking.
We're closing up early today. Me
Jack.
and you, kid, we're in this together now. Jack?
Fucking, he collapsed to his knees. Damn it! I just wanted to cook! Damn it! I just wanted to cook!
You're gonna cook, kid, with soul and passion and heart. But right now, you can't do that. But don't worry, I'm the best fucking goddamn chef in this world. And I will show you how to cook with soul. It's about passion. It's about love. And with that, Jack will then quickly go to the front and start handing out dishes. He says, I know all of you are experiencing some wild fucking shit right now. But don't worry, I'm here for you. We're gonna figure this shit out together.
I put a hand
What
on
happened to
Roland's
the mouse?
shoulder,
Did she just like fucking kill herself in the other room?
Probably.
Yeah, it's no, you can see like there's like a broom closet. She's like sitting on a bench on her phone texting, like kind of. She looks pissed off, but she kind of like looks at Roland defeated and says, "First time, kid."
On my own headcanon, she also came here to be a chef.
And she kind of rolls her eyes and says, "What a pussy."
Yeah. You get used to him.
I love this stupid mouse.
A little meow meow.
Little squeak squeak.
Every fucking time! Every time!
It's
Never!
okay. It's
I
okay.
didn't
Roland.
fucking cook. Damn it!
Look, Roland, if it makes you feel any better, this place is a volunteer place. They don't even pay you.
I don't care! I just wanted to cook for my life! That's so fucking wrong!
You know?
I literally came here to be a chef because there was no fucking. Ah!
Like, I thought you came here
Roland
looking
really
for
just
me.
needs a passion project right now.
I'm talking about the stupid fucking city!
Well, that's
He's
stupid.
fucking spirit with being so angry.
And Jack just say, "Look, you'll be cooking soon enough."
Cooking. Oh my god, bro's gonna cook.
You will cook, bro.
You know what, Jack? I'll leave him in your hands. I trust you.
And his grip on your shoulder like tightens threateningly, and he says, "You're in this too. You're my right hand man in this."
You know, that makes sense. I have two right hands, and I just kind of wave with the mage hand.
I knew I fucking liked you. See, this is hard. This is soul.
See, you know, I think I get it.
Soul cooking, hell yeah.
You know, Roland's always been like, you know, he had 3 jobs before we came here. You know that?
Oh hell, I've had way more. Trust me, get some coffee in me, I can work 6 at a time.
You know, I believe it.
I am perfectly sober.
You've got that heart.
That's what it's all about.
That's
Yeah.
what it's all
His
about.
fucking heart as he sits in the fucking corner, poking a stick in the corner.
Roland's setting up his little campfire.
The mouse
He's
girl,
eating mushrooms. You see in the anime, he has a stick. He's poking.
the mouse girl like hands you a cigarette as you sit in the corner nearby her closet.
Looks at cigarette. Fuck it. Lights it with my.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Jack will say, "See, he's starting already. That's heart right there."
Yeah, Jack, I think that's lack of heart. I think he's giving up.
Nah. Laying the cigarette with a fucking cab stove. That's awesome.
You know? Maybe I just don't see it.
And as you guys are there, Eric's and John, you are in the back alleys. You have one
Yep.
step. You paid to be in the shittiest part of town imaginable.
Congrats.
Okay, John, we gotta make up for this like money lost right here. We gotta find some goods.
Gotta steal. John, we're gonna have to steal.
I don't. What do you want to steal?
John, I don't plan on stealing. I plan on acquiring goods.
Well, no one's gonna fuck us. So I mean, how are we gonna make money back?
I need to see if I can find some more of that. Is there any signs of the Wonderland like affecting here?
No.
No.
No, this place
Shit.
just sucks.
No, like if there's an incursion anywhere, the whole district gets locked down. Wonder Beast can
Oh.
just appear at any time, but
Well. Let's look for some places that look like there might have been battles.
Okay.
Place for
Mhm.
you. Use.
make
Scrolling
an
on
investigation
the
check.
Wow.
So, battles, as you put it, are quite common in this very shitty district that you're in. As you are looking through, you find bits and pieces of random junk, but like not what you're looking for. You're not finding construction equipment,
Mm-hmm.
but you do find like some broken weaponry and such,
Okay.
non-functional firearms, etc.
Okay. Is there anywheres that looks like up and coming, or it looks like they're trying to like rebuild, I guess?
Back here, I mean, every so often, but nothing like crazy high end.
That is fine.
All right, make another investigation check. And make a stealth check as you're skulking around.
Okay. Stealth.
Right, you see that there are some people that are kind of looking over you and kind of whispering amongst each other. You've been noticed, but nothing bad has happened yet.
Yeah.
But as you are looking through these places that are kind of being rebuilt, you find some very, very mediocre tools. But you're kind of looking for something more high-end to stop a tunnel from collapsing on you, as well as excavate by hand underground.
John, do you get any ideas?
Well, we can't really barter, can we? Kind of ugly. Maybe we could take the old shitty tools and find a way to make them less shitty.
Refurbish them?
Something like that.
Because yeah,
Is
the
there-
tools you have now, you could realistically do the job. It'd take really long and take a lot of effort, and it could go very wrong.
Is there a way that we could collect anything here and like actually construct what we need to in order to do the job that we want to do without having to steal something that is quite expensive and literally die?
Making this stuff, you need like very precise instruments for actually keeping up this tunnel like you want to do. The excavation stuff, sure, you could probably find materials for that.
Okay, well the excavation is probably, I don't know, we need a way to make money in order to be able to does it look like there's any places here that they're rebuilding right now that they look like they need assistance?
Oh, like right now.
Yeah, like right now that
this
they
very
need
second.
assistance.
Make another investigation check.
Okay.
Is anyone doing anything right this second?
Right this second, is there any holy shit.
There's indeed people do. You see, it looks like to be like a higher end sort of construction company. Not like an actual like business or something, but just like these people know what the fuck they're doing. You see that one of the workers as well is a reaver who seems like he's kind of just being used to lug around things. He's a large bear man.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up and be like, do you guys need a few more strong hands?
And they kind of like eye you up and down and kind of like, we're good here, man. And I make an insight check on them.
They're extremely racist. basic insight.
You are a stage 4 Reaver who are well known for being quite unstable, and you are basically asking for high-powered equipment from them. It's not like they're just cautious around you. You're a random man walking up to a construction site.
Listen, man, I'm
Looks
just
unstable.
we're just looking for some like temporary employment to get our funds up a little bit. You see, we've got a whole different skill set, but I'd like to, you know, get to the point where I can actually work in my field as a scientist.
Make a check with persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay.
Said ooga booga out though and have the same effect.
Oonga boonga, I'm a scientist.
You seem like they look very. You seem like they're kind of on board, and like you kind of mentioned, like you're a scientist, and they look kind of less on board with it, as it kind of went from like a look of pity to like this guy's kind of doesn't really need our pity. Like, you know, we're fine here, man.
The pharma.
As you see, these are some average workers. Just kind of mention you're a scientist.
Yeah, just do their normal job as your side gig until you can go back to your better job.
Based. They do think you're based, however.
Gotta stoop down to their level for a minute.
John, any ideas? I don't know what to do, man.
Dude, I'm fucking.
I'm not
No,
good with
I-
people.
Bro. I'm not either. I look like a fucking ape.
You talk to people in your everyday life. I fucking lived in a tunnel, dude. I came up and like fucked with fluid in a cafe and like got kicked out.
I give you
frequently.
certified charm, right?
People said I smelled.
You do. You still do.
Oh.
You do.
Oh, brother.
That didn't stop you from having a nice shower with me there
I
a
didn't
couple days
shower
ago.
with you. I fucking
Uh,
you used my shower against my will.
You don't know that. You were fucked up.
The construction
We
workers are
showered
looking
together.
like uncomfortable as you talk about this.
Oh my god.
Listen, I just want to help you achieve your goals and making guns again.
Oh my fucking god.
Right in
Oh
front of the
my
fucking
God.
construction workers.
Alright, Mr. Construction Workers, can we please work for you for a few shillings?
The construction workers like looking after you just after access and like they just ask you, I'm like, is your friend okay, man? Like, he looks like he's about to become stage 5.
Which one?
That guy with you.
Which one?
Oh yeah, him. He's fine, man.
Oh, no.
Which one is
Make honestly,
boiling
John, make an intimidation check.
Your friend
Oh,
okay?
intimidating.
Which one?
Which one is crazy?
There's no one else. It's just you and him. Which one? And look, man, just what do you want from us?
I just want money and a lot of it, but a little bit of risk.
It's like I'm mugging you for a job.
The two guys like kind of look at each other, like they're really debating about this. You see like the Reaver that's wearing them kind of like clutches a fucking iron pipe, and then they kind of just like sigh, just like, look, man, I know you're down on your luck right now. Just
Hey man, if you help me out, I'll help you out. Let me tell you. You wait till I'm back on my feet, you know? All three of them.
He's fucking you, but he's willing to work for it.
Isn't John a human?
Just one of the guys go down. He takes out his wallet and he hands you a wad of cash and says, "Listen, man, we've all been there before. Just get off the street. Stop making bad decisions with your life. I really hope you shape up."
I'll remember you, and then I'm gonna fucking give you money. I would give you more money than what you gave me right now, and I'm gonna kiss the wad of cash. And I'm
I'll
gonna fucking
remember you.
put it in my cleavage.
As he hands you a total of 1 wolf.
Hell yeah. That's one more wealth than what I had just now.
We're just net even now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Do you have any cool tools that we might be able to use?
Another intimidation check.
Offer him the wealth for tools.
And he says like, nah, man, sorry, we kind of need these. We're on a job. We really gotta get to work.
But what if could we like pay you for some tools? Maybe.
Make a persuasion with disadvantage. You guys give real murderer vibes.
2 stage 4s.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh.
Will he be convinced? He kind of like shrugs me and says, "Look, man, just okay. Listen up. We're contractors. We don't even own these tools. The job should be done by next week.
Oh my god.
Just
you know what?
and after that, we put the tools in that shed over there.
Yeah, but that's like stealing, you know?
Just take the fucking tools, man, and leave us alone."
Like, are you sure about that?
Yeah, man. We're sure, man. You need those
Like,
tools.
sign this document saying that you're okay with it.
No.
I don't know about the legality of all. It's kind of a gray area. You're
Just
trying to get
look,
some
it's
tools.
look, man. It's fine. It's fine if the tools go missing. The higher ups won't even notice.
Okay. Are you sure?
We don't even lock the shed, man. Yeah, we're sure that they will not notice a couple of shovels.
All right, man. Well, one more thing before you go. Can I dab
Listen.
you up real quick?
He like puts on his arm, like terrified. This is a regular human you're talking to.
I'm gonna put my finger like in his hand and like give him a handshake with my disgusting mutated ape hands.
He just
Just the
nods.
finger in the hand, though, is
looks-
Finger in
wild.
the hand.
Looks like he's about to cry as he holds onto your hand like a newborn baby.
And then I'm gonna fart.
It's just
Uh,
crazy.
Part 2 of
Yeah.
dominance.
He just goes back to work, but you see that soon he just stops working and like takes a long break.
Pulls out a cigarette.
Definitely have a leg up now. All right.
Chain smokes.
Already on his
I
second
think we have a leg down right now. I don't know what to make of that whole situation.
I thought it was pretty fun.
But yes, you know that in a week those tools will be there.
So now we have to just steal and we'll be okay. Isn't that right, Eric's?
Yes. Who was the other guy?
What? Anyway, I'm hungry.
And as you guys venture off to God knows where, Olivia, you're still by this crazy ass house.
Yeah.
You've gotten the word soup, and that's it.
Yep. Soup.
I guess I shall Google soup. I'm assuming soup kitchen.
The moment you press S, just like it just auto completes for you.
Did you mean
Solid.
fuckets?
I'm gonna save the location of where I am currently and then go to Fuckets.
I was
Got
like,
it.
I will not get lost.
So
Yes.
you once again, you enter the soup kitchen. You see that at this point, people are kind of like leaving the soup kitchen. as you see that the last people are being served. You see the crazy goat man in the front serving food at 100 miles an hour. You see fucking poor Roland on the ground, crumpled up into a wet tissue. And
Now I'm sitting in the corner smoking a cigarette, poking it with a stick.
up and it will stick. Yeah, it's a pretty sad scene, honestly.
I'm just kind of there. You won't let me leave.
This is because of humor, isn't it?
No, Roland.
Fuck it,
It's
Olivia's
because
gonna get
you're
in
a cog in
line.
the machine.
Got it.
Go fuck yourself, you breeder consultant bastard.
So you get to the front of the line, and fucking Jack Fuckett will be like, "Hey, what's up? You're a new face in town too. There's a lot of you today. What can I get you?
Yeah, she's with us.
Spaghetti, and that's it."
Okay.
Okay.
I can make a good spaghetti.
Yeah.
You just hear this in the back. I was like, "I'm gonna make a spaghetti."
I just kind of look at Olivia.
I can make pastries too.
Is this safe
Omelets,
for rats?
steaks.
This feels safe for rats. Yeah, fuck it.
He says, "Oh, I don't know. The mouse eats it."
Oh, then yeah, that should be safe.
The mouse,
Olivia does like
the
pull out
mouse
her
is a
own little
person.
container.
the mouse is not like your rats, Olivia.
Who are you?
And
You
Carl
see-
would eat my fucking spaghetti.
You see that the fucking you see that the small mouse woman like sort of peeks out from the closet. A guy looks over and says, "Jack, are you comparing me to like a wild rat right now?" And Jack's like, "I was like, you're like mouse and rats like the same thing, man."
Whoa, Jack. Whoa, man.
Whoa.
That sounds like racism.
That's like completely
Whoa.
different. They have way different anatomy.
Buddy, have you not completed your sensitivity training?
And at this point, the mouse woman will be like, "No, forget the difference between a mouse and a rat. I'm a reaver. I'm a person."
Are you? What?
Ooh, I think I knew someone similar to you. His name was Carl.
And,
He had a great
Carl.
personality
She looks,
too.
she looks straight to Magnus and rolls like, "What was Carl a rat? A regular rat?"
Oh, look at
Uh,
deadpan. Just, do you really
I'm
want
going
me-
to,
Do
I'm
you
going
really
to,
want an
I'm
answer?
going to kill a bitch if it is.
Not a regular rat. That rat was cursed.
You know,
Never had something going
I
on.
am totally going
He
to
was a
fuck,
reaver.
I am totally going to fuck up her shit if that is an actual rat. So help me God.
look, if I know Olivia, and I do, she's probably here with something to fuck up. So you could take your anger out.
And Jack says, "Don't take your anger out. Anger corrupts the mind."
That's why you have to let it out,
What's
Jack.
with the soup text message? I sent you a location, and you just said soup. What the fuck is that?
Oh, right, you can't read thieves can't. Yeah. Anyways, soup kitchen. I'm here. Jack won't let me leave.
Okay,
I
but
mean,
this is
look,
not the
look,
location.
look. Mana sent me here to go meet these guys. I assume the mouse
Okay.
is included.
I need a place to house rats. I found one covered. I mean, covered in Wonder Piece.
Yeah, I don't know if you should
I
say
need
that
them
too loud.
gone. I don't care.
And as you say that, you will see that Jack like tilts his head and says, "Fucking perfect."
What?
You're on board?
And
You
Jack
wanna-
says, "Yeah, I'm on board for a fucking Minjin training montage."
Fuck yeah, let's go! Maybe we'll put some soul into this guy. Slap Roland on the back.
Exactly. He also slaps Roland as Roland crumples.
Also, is that health code with the cigarette back there?
Leave me be!
Olivia, I've seen your apartment. Don't start talking about health codes.
Jack looks.
Hey,
He says,
I've never seen that man cook before. I don't think he should be left back there.
"Fuck it." Looks. He says, "What's a health code?"
I don't know.
Alright.
I read it in a
Roll
textbook
this.
once, so.
It's supposed to be cards. No, I just opened this place. I could just do it.
I mean,
Found the sign. I found that sign out there, right? Well, I found like 3 signs, and I took them because those people were not in my groove.
that's,
And anyways,
I feel
I-
that.
I just went out, made this place, and then you know, my girlfriend here just decided, you know, man, why did you do that? Why did you steal a bunch of signs?
Your
And then, like,
girlfriend?
Dating him?
I'm sorry. You want to run that back 1 second?
I'm sorry, who?
Are
Rat?
you- Looks at the mouse lady, you're dating him?
Rebecca like blinks slowly. She doesn't even like respond to you. She looks equally proud and shameful.
She looks like she's a hostage.
You know, that would explain why you're still here.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's normal when he's. Forget it. I'm not even gonna try.
Hey, I ain't one to judge choices. If you've seen my house before, I ain't here to judge your life choices.
I've seen her house before. The only clean room was the bathroom.
Hey,
That's just weird, dude.
It was by far the cleanest. Like it wasn't even a competition.
He's
hey, it's a place where you go to get clean. It has to be clean.
So what's this about shooting shit? Roland gets up. Okay.
There
It's
you
a
go.
warehouse.
There's the spirit. Let's get going. And he will just lead you guys out of the soup kitchen. You see that some people are kind of yelling, like, wait, it's not done. And Jack just says, "Oh, just take from the back, man. Don't worry."
Go over the counter.
And you see that the mouse woman is kind of like looking around, and then she just like says, "Oh fuck it, I can't control him anymore."
Come on, it'll be fun.
No, it won't. I know what he's gonna do. He's done this before.
Come on.
I swear to God, if this place
Please-
gets ruined,
Please
I
protect
swear
me.
to God.
Whatever he's about to do.
And she just shakes her head. She lights a cigarette and says, "It's too late now." And we will end the session there.
Holy. We're
Um,
all so fucked.
Oh, they've been so
David.
good moments.
David, what's your favorite moment?
Fuck it, stopping fucking Roland.
Fuck, it's great.
Thank you.
I really want to see what fuck it looks like.
I know.
We all just agree John Crow gets one every session, or
For real, John Crow is an
Hi,
absolute
John
killer.
Crow was
I don't-
kind of good too.
Which one?
I'm a schizophrenic.
No, man,
Alright, we're just gonna jump over the past which one.
I love
That was
that line.
crazy.
I love John Crow like being the most unhinged individual, but he's also the only other human. It's like when I'm normal again, I'll be back on my 3 legs. Like what?
Just me and my
What are you
friends.
smoking?
I'm not
Right.
a loser, I'm going-
Eric's and the other guy.
I honestly can't wait for John Crow and fuck it to me.
They'll either go terribly or they'll fucking bond for life.
Which one genuinely killed me?
Same.
I was like in my kitchen.
Like
cackling.
I was crying.
It was good. Like,
Holy fuck.
Man, I love how we're supposed to do this week by weeks and just one day.
we-
I mean, this will